Hi everyone, it's Gail. I had one of those first thing in the morning waking up ideas and I'm going to play with it today. Don't know if it's going to work or not. If not, that's okay. We will have tried. So we'll see how it goes. So we'll get to that after I say hi and hugs to Lucinda, Winda from the Netherlands, Lida, and Shell and Jeff. Thanks so much for watching and for your nice comments. So we are going to get right down to it. Okay, so I have an idea for making a cover, a journal cover from book pages. So I'm going to give that a try today. And I think I want like these kind of pages that have more words on them. Oh, here's some right up here. So that's good. This has been my glue book, and I think I can get these pages out up here pretty neatly. Okay, so that's going to be that side. It's going to be that side. I should say first also, this book is 9 by 6. So it's just exactly the size I like to use for my journals. So I don't mind if these are out because they're going to just be glue pages anyway. This is kind of a cool page. So I might make that. And this go here. Okay. Okay. Well, so far so good. So, okay. Then my other thought is I have this book that I've almost used everything up in. Nearly. It's getting there. And so I'll probably make a glue book out of this later on, but for now, I grabbed a couple pages just out of the front that aren't very exciting, and I'm going to use them to strengthen this, I think. Okay, that's still not super strong. So I might have to use like a file folder. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to grab one. I'll be right back. Okay, this is a mangled one that I won't use for anything where you can see the outside. So I think I'll use this. Okay. So what I think I'll do first is kind of neaten up those edges, because I am going to want the edges neat, I do believe. So I'll just take ever such a small skosh off here. It's a technical measurement skosh. At least in my world it is. Okay, and that's not going to make the journal too much smaller. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I'm going to cut it. I don't really want the scored part of the file folder, so I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to get rid of this. I don't know, it's so funny when these ideas hit you and it's just like, I just need to try it like right now. So this wasn't what I planned to do today, but it's what I'm going to do today. Okay, so I'm going to go 9 here. 9 by 6. So it's a good way to use up a mangy file folder too. 9. Ooh, it's just, let's see. No, I gotta go this way. Having a moment, excuse me. Okay, 9 by 6. Okay. So we may not need those big book pages after all. Hang on a second, guys. I've been moving around my rolly carts and I didn't leave any room for my cutter. Okay, so if we do that, then what's on the inside here? Oh, this is fine. If we do that, what's on the inside there? It's fine. Okay, so now if I put those like that, it's better. It's thicker. Okay. Darn, I was hoping to use up these book pages too, but that's okay. We'll do something else with those. All right, so these are all scraps. Those can go over there. These over here. Okay, now I am going to sew this. So I don't need a ton of glue. And I can actually probably just get away with glue stick because I'm just going to do the middle here. I just want to hold it so it doesn't wiggle when I'm sewing it. And I'm going to line up the outside edges because we're going to do something else with the spine. And so it's not going to matter if a little file folder is showing. Okay. Now I feel like we are clicking. Yeah, maybe we'll go this way. Is that the right way? Yes. Always good to check those before gluing. That's the right way, I mean. Okay. Okay, so that is the front. This will be the back. There. Okay, and then I'm going to fold this over. Whoop, and do this side. I'm just about out of this glue stick. So that's happening. Okay. Okay. So now, what I was thinking, another glue stick? I do, as luck would have it. I have another glue stick. I have to get busy and order my art glitter glue before it gets too cold here. It's already getting cold. Okay, so now what I want to put on the spine is I want to cut a bit of this Tim Holtz. This is the Vogue paper, I think. Okay, so what I want to do is cut this. Oops. And I am going to cut it at 3 inches. I think that's as much as I want. 3 inches, like so. And then I'm going to cut it 9 inches to be the height of my book. Okay. Now I would like to give it a, do I want to score now or score after? Maybe after. Okay, so hang on 1 second and I am going to just reinforce the spine with a little bit of Tyvek envelope. So that, oh yeah, that's going to be great. Okay. This isn't so much a tutorial as it is let's experiment together sort of a thing. Okay, let's do this just slightly less than 9. Cut that off. Okay, so we're done with that, and then I'm going to cut off this raggedy edge a bit. I think I wanted a bit more than 3, so I'm not hanging over anywhere. Or I mean less than 3, so I'm not hanging over. Okay, so we have that. Now I'm going to put a little glue stick here and here. I don't really want it in the middle because I don't want it to be where I'm going to be stitching in really. Okay, even though I'm not going to stitch in for a good while, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is was not straight to begin with. So I'm just gonna go like that. And then I'm gonna trim it off a little bit. Doesn't have to be pretty, it's gonna be hidden. Okay. Well, that's not sticking. Okay, we'll use a little art glitter glue then instead, because I do want it to stay put once we're sewing. Just gonna put a little bit down here, a little bit down here, and stick this in the middle. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's just such an experiment, isn't it? Okay, so now I want to put this like that and that like that. Okay, I am going to score this. How about I score this? Score this down the middle. So it's 3 inches wide, so 1.5 ought to do it, don't you think? Okay. All right, so see if that does the trick. Yep. Very nice. Okay, and grab my bone folder and just give it a little help. Okay. So let's see. Now this is my front page. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some art glitter glue just right here. I don't want to go all the way because I'm going to sew it. Okay. Okay. So that's that. And then we're going to do the other side just a little again. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, I wanted that to be the back. Shoot, I put it on the wrong, didn't I? Okay, well that's gonna end it. Okay, that's gonna end up being the back. I did that backwards from what I wanted, but oh well. We're gonna say for whatever reason that was meant to be. You were probably like, oh no, Gail, you're doing it the wrong way. Okay, well that's gonna be the side then. That's okay. That's okay. This book is a book on genealogy, so I don't have to worry about bad words or anything. Okay. All right. Move the glue book. Okay, first what I'm going to do is sew down this bit. So, Mr. Sewing Machine, I'm going to do a zigzag, and I'm just going to quickly go up this side. And I'm not going to backstitch because I'm eventually going to Mod Podge over this. Okay. Just take that out. We'll go up the other side. Okay, so I haven't quite figured out what I want to do on the inside yet, but we will get there. Okay, let's go ahead and sew around the edges now. Okay. Okay. Wasn't particularly happy at going over that center spine area. but we made it. Okay. All right. So far, so good. I'm kind of thinking, since this is this, you know, this Tim Holtz, what I might do is put some pattern paper down there. Because heaven knows I have enough pattern paper to choke a horse. I don't know where that was going. Okay, maybe while I think on it, I'll ink. Now, contrasting thread would have been very nice with this too, now that I've got it done, but I kind of like how the light thread just kind of is subtle. Okay, this is a very sturdy cover. It wouldn't have been had I used the book pages though, so a file folder inside the book pages was a better idea. I do, however, have an idea of how I could use up those book pages on it too. So, okay, let us now do the inside of this, of the spine. I'm going to grab some pattern paper. Maybe. There it is. Took me a minute to find it. It was kind of buried in my scraps. Okay, what is this? Ooh, this is good and tough. Yeah, I think I'll use a little strip of this first, and then the pattern paper. Let's go this way, and maybe I can decently cut it. You know, it's going to be the front side and the back side, so we won't necessarily see that it's even Steven, will we? Okay. Yeah, that's meshy kind of stuff. I don't know what that is, but it'll look good with the pattern paper, I think. Okay, so if that just goes right there, I would like it to be a bit shorter so it's not covering up the stitching. Okay, we're going to get back to that in a second, and I'll show you why here in a minute too. Well, let's see if we can kind of pop this down. I don't know how it's going to glue with this, but we're going to give it a try. Just need it to stay there while I do the second part. Okay, the blue will go away because it's magic. Okay, I'm going to grab my Mod Podge. Because I do want to sort of seal the cover, and part of the decoration needs a little Mod Podge too. So let's see, I think I'll just use this. Need another one to dry off my brush. Oh, do I want to? Yes, I do. Thank you, whoever said that. I want to distress this. I don't know how we're doing on time. I hope we're doing okay. I have a ways to go on this yet, but should be pretty quick. Let's see. 25. Okay. We are good then. We are good. Okay. Now I'm just going to put it on this side quick like so that it can dry hopefully quickly. I am just going to grab some pieces of this pattern paper. Ooh, it kind of soaks into that, whatever that is. It was something I received in Happy Mail, I do believe. But happily, this is sticking to it, which is good. So I hope everybody's having a great crafty day. Mike and I went for a walk. Super windy here. Cold. It was 45 degrees. But a lovely walk all the same. Came across a nice man who said, "Had to bundle up today." I'm like, yeah, sure did. Sure did. Just downright chilly. But, you know, it's that time of year, so it was bound to happen. We've actually had much warmer than usual weather up until now, so we actually kind of have lucked out so far. So, okay, let me grab another piece here. Covering the rest of it will go quick. This is just a little time consuming with the collaging part of things. But, oh my laundry's beeping at me. It's just the never-ending chore, isn't it? I don't mind doing laundry. I kind of like it, actually. It always feels so good to have a drawer full of clean clothes, even though it doesn't last. Let's see, let's put a little more down here at the bottom. I hope I'm on camera. And you say, is this going to be a sewing journal? I don't know. I just had the idea for the cover. Okay, that's good for that. We can get rid of our patterns. That's all good. Now I just want to go over the inside with some Mod Podge. This will go quick. Just a thin coat. I just want it to strengthen the paper a little more, you know, protect it a little bit. Oop. You're still wet, aren't you? Okay. Get Mod Podge on my clothes. Ooh, it's wrinkling kind of nice, which gives me another idea. Trying to thin it out, but don't know if I'm succeeding. I maybe should have grabbed my heat gun, given this a bit of a help along drying. I'm just going to try and get a little bit right there. Okay. So, in the meantime, I'll just let that dry for a second. I guess I'll just pop that back in there. In the meantime, I am going to take this doily and I'm going to try and distress the edges a little bit. This is going to be on the front. Ripped a little right there, but that's okay because we're going to Mod Podge this on the front. I just wanted to see what some book pages would look like for a cover, and I kind of like this idea because they're so neutral, anything can go on the background, right? That's what I'm thinking anyway. Let me grab my heat tool for a second. And I'm sorry for anyone that the noise bothers. Just turn off for a couple seconds. Turn off your noise. Probably good enough. I would like it so that if I lay it down it doesn't stick, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The old-fashioned way. Okay, this part's a little bit sticky because it had a lot, but this is all good here. Okay, so let's get our brush off. I was thinking I'd be gone longer than I was. I shouldn't have put the top back on my Mod Podge. Okay, now we're just gonna fairly lightly go over the outside. Okay. I feel like this is something you could kind of mass make a bunch of these covers, you know, if you use kind of neutral paper on the spine that wasn't, you know, then yeah, I think you could make up a, spend a day making these and have them at the ready. I have so many journal covers at the ready, but it's kind of like ephemera. I end up having a lot because I like making it, but it's sure handy when you want to make a journal. There it is, you've got it. Okay, do the edge a bit. Okay. Oh, I was going to say we're done with Mod Podge, but we're not. So now I need to wipe it off again. What is my deal, guys? Struggling. Okay, so what I want is I want my doily like right here-ish. That's just going to fit. So I guess I can pop it down while that's still somewhat wet, hopefully. And then I'm gonna give it a little bit more just to make sure she's good and down. That's the part that's ripping, so we want it down well. I realize I'm slopping this on, but I really want this to be down really well. Ah! I ripped it again. Oh well. Got a little too rambunctious. Well, it's just going to be a grungy cover, isn't it? Yep, because I just ripped that too. That's okay. The original ripped part is a-okay. Jeez. All right. That's good. Okay, let's get rid of the Mod Podge. We'll get this dried up and then we'll carry on. Okay, this part here's dry already. Let's just give this a little shot. Really kind of like how it's wrinkling up a little bit. I think that's gonna be good. Okay, so there we are so far. Now my thought was, I don't know if I might want tea dyed. I think I might go with tea dyed a little bit. Let's try it in here, kind of on the bottom first. Yeah. Yep, I like it. Just picking up those wrinkles. So yeah, this is the color of this is tea dye. So yeah, I really like that. Okay. So let's do the back here. Okay. Kind of going on the edge of the doily too, just for fun. Okay. Now, what I want to do for the front, how we doing folding? We're okay. I'm gonna let it dry more though. So for the front here, what I want to do is use one of my lovely friend Michelle's awesome padded hearts. I'm going to put that right there. That's what I'm going to do. And then my thought was, because I was thinking, you know, it was going to be a little bit thin because of the book page. I was thinking of putting some pockets, you know, almost like full page pockets on the inside of the cover. So I don't know that we have enough time to do both of those, but we maybe could do one. I don't know. No, I think I'll save those for another video actually. So while this is drying, I have something else to show you. I think I'll just set that there. So all I'm going to do is put Fabri-Tac on the back of this heart and pop it on there, and that's going to be my little cover. Turned out really cute, didn't it? Oh, I love its grunginess. I think I'm going to put Tim Holtz corners on it too. So we'll do this other thing, and then if we have time, we'll put the Timmy Holtz on there. I brought this down so I could share it with you guys. Ugh. So this is my current daily journal that I'm working on, and just going along. And as I said, I love the little fun things in the pockets because they're so much fun to, you know, to write a day on. This page I wrote down there. And yeah, so I'm moving right along with it. I'm thinking this that I have, I think I'm going to put it just on this page. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but I wanted to share it with you guys. Let's see, a few days ago it was, one of my government teacher when I was a sophomore in high school, he passed away. I'm pretty sure he must have been straight out of college when he taught. And he started teaching his career in 1970, and I had him in 1972. And he was just the kindest man. And on Facebook, you know, a lot of kids, my kids' age, because he taught for how long? 40 years in the same school. And so my kids had him too. And I wanted to share something from his obituary with you guys that I'm going to cut out and put in my own journal. He was a founding member of the Helena Optimists Club. I never belonged to the Optimist Club. I belonged to the Rotary when I was working, but so he was a founding member, and it says he truly believed and lived by the Optimist's Creed. And I just wanted to read it to you guys. I'm going to put it in my journal. It says, promise yourself to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind, to talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person you meet, to make all your friends feel like there is something in them, to look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true, to think only of the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best, to be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own, to forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievement of the future, to wear a cheerful countenance at all times and give every living creature you meet a smile, to give so much time to the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others, to be too large to worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. I absolutely love that. Sorry. I haven't seen the man since I was a sophomore in high school, but he was a very nice man. And now I understand part of the reason why is because he had a philosophy to live by that was pretty amazing. So I just had to share that with all my pals. I really love that. And I want to be able to look back on it and remember it and know where to find it. So I think that's so cool that he was a founding member of the Optimist Club. That's really cool. So I would imagine that he helped write this, So I am just going to, I think I might have a little bit of cardstock here that I do. I have a little cardstock handy. So I think I'm just going to back it and then put it on that page. I could cut this a little straighter. I didn't cut it out of the newspaper very well. But yeah, I wanted to have enough time to share that with you guys today while it was fresh in my mind. It was just in today's paper. I saw it on Facebook last night. But yeah, the gal that shared it on Facebook was a gal that I babysat her and her brother when they were young, grade school, before and after school. Because their mama was working and I was a stay-at-home mom for a while. For about 11 years I was. So, yeah, this is you know what, I think I might put it on as a pocket, and then if I have some little notes that I feel like are worthy of this credo, I might just do that and stick those in there. Okay, so that being the case, I kind of want it on a bigger piece of paper. Maybe here's what I could do. Yeah, how about I do that? That's covering a lot of that up. Do I have one? Yeah, this one. That one deserves to be all on its own. So I'll use this one, then put this on there. So yeah, I just had to share that. It really made my day as far as words to live by and share with you all. Because I feel like so many of you definitely live by those words. Okay, so then I'm just gonna, So this also kind of gives you an idea of things you can put in your journals, you know, and I mean, my dailies are mostly just writing, you know, writing about my days, but in this particular case, I thought I want to keep this forever. And I hope that Mr. Carlson, that's how I knew him, he was my teacher. I hope Mr. Carlson is smiling up in heaven, seeing that his words were so powerful to me. Okay, just gonna put that in my little book. And you know what I think I'm gonna do is, hold on. Oh, I love these ones. Okay. I think I'm going to put this little notebook in there that I made. And then when I have some positive things to share about maybe encountering someone who lived up to this, or have had a moment where I myself lived up to it, then I can jot those down there. So just wanted to share that. That's just, yep. So I'm not very far into it, but you know, the days just keep passing. Probably right down there tonight. So let's see, what else are we? Okay, we're getting close. I wanted to show you. So I got these all cut out from Pink Monarch Prints. And this is her botanical pockets and tags. So this is the type of thing I was thinking of perhaps putting on the inside of the cover here is a pocket like that. That's what I'm thinking. Something that's, you know, a good part of the page so that it sturdies it up some more. So it's still kind of wet. So I'm just gonna leave it be. So maybe next video I'll show it to you with the heart on it. Although really it's just gonna look like this. So thanks everybody so much for watching and hanging out with me while I tried my new idea. It was fun. I'm so glad it worked. So I'll be making more of these, I think. So everybody have a grateful day. We shall see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, everyone.